Hello and welcome to the module 4 of our video editing mastery course. In this module, we will learn about the Filmora video editing software. Filmora video editing software is yet another video editing software with its advanced features but yet very simple video editing interface. In this module, we will learn completely about video editing software called Filmora, how we can edit our videos, what are the basic interface of Filmora, and what are the different effects and filters available inside Filmora video editing software. So let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Rahil, a passionate and experienced video editor and a content creator with over 4+ years of professional experience in the industry, having worked on 500+ projects ranging from short form social media videos to full-length YouTube content. As an instructor, I specialize in teaching beginner to advanced video editing techniques with a focus on AI-powered tools, cinematic storytelling, color grading, and social media content creation. Video editing is not just my profession, it's my passion and an exciting career that allows me to bring ideas to life. So these are different course content that we will cover in this module. So first we will cover the course description, then its learning outcomes, then Filmora availability. After that we will learn about the introduction to Filmora's interface, then the key editing features inside Filmora, then using motion tracking, green screen and different effects. Also we will talk about AI tools, Auto-Reframe, smart cutout and audio enhancement, creating cinematic style edits with minimal effort, YouTube video and short form content editing inside Filmora. So we will start with our course description. This module dives deep into Filmora, an advanced yet user-friendly video editing software available for Windows, Mac and mobile devices. Learners will explore basic and advanced editing techniques, AI-powered tools and cinematic effects to create stunning videos effortlessly. The module also covers motion tracking, green screen editing, AI-based enhancement, and professional YouTube content creation, making it ideal for beginners and intermediate editors looking to step up their editing game. So, what are the different learning outcomes from this module? So, by the end of this module, learners will be able to navigate Filmora's desktop and mobile interface effectively, perform basic and advanced video editing like cutting, trimming and keyframing. Also user will also utilize AI powered tools for smart cutouts, auto reframe and audio enhancements. Also we will learn about how we can apply motion tracking, green screen and split screen effects, create cinematic videos with transition, LUTs and sound design, optimize and export videos for YouTube and other social media platforms. So let's start with Filmora. What is Filmora? Filmora is user-friendly yet powerful video editing software designed for beginners and professionals alike. It offers an intuitive interface with drag and drop functionalities, making it easy to create high-quality videos. Filmora includes essential editing tools such as cutting, trimming, and merging different clips, along with advanced features like motion tracking, green screen effects and AI powered tools, also cinematic transitions. It also provides a vast library of built-in effects, music and stock footages that we can use, and it will also help users to enhance their videos effectively. So Filmora availability, let's talk about where we can get the Filmora and which different operating systems can have the Filmora access. So Filmora is available across multiple platforms, ensuring accessibility for different users, Windows and Mac OS. So Filmora is available fully on desktop application like Windows and Mac OS, providing the most comprehensive set of editing tools. Then it's also available on iOS and Android as well. A mobile app, Filmora Go, designed for quick and easy video editing on smartphone and tablets. For this particular module, we will stick with its desktop application, where I will teach you about its desktop application, and we will keep our entire module throughout using its desktop application. It is also available on web-based version like Filmora Online Editor, and it's a cloud-based editor for users who prefer to edit videos online without downloading any software. Filmora offers both free and paid versions, with free versions including a watermark on exported videos. The paid plan unlocks premium features, effects, and advanced editing capabilities. So, want to know more on video editing? Like, share, and subscribe for more. So let's start with introduction to Filmora's interface. So now we will learn about Filmora's interface, how Filmora looks, and what are the different workspaces inside Filmora, how we can navigate through Filmora. Okay, so this is our Filmora's main screen, and here you will find different options and different AI tools that we can use to enhance our video editing. So as we already know about the aspect ratio, here we can select our aspect ratios for our each individual video editing project. So either way you want to use 16:9, 1:1, 9:16, and other different ratios that we can simply use. So for this particular test video, we will stick with 16:9. Then if you have already logged in with your Filmora account, so you can also get Filmora cloud options where you can sync your different files across different multiple platforms using Filmora cloud. And there is a creator hub where you can find different sort of tutorials that you might help to create different kind of videos. Okay, and over here you will see a big button called new project. So if you are new to Filmora, you will only be able to see this, and you will not be able to see these different projects, because I have already created few projects inside Filmora. So you will, as you are just opening Filmora, so you just need to create a new project. Okay, so here is the open project folder. So if you click on this button, Filmora will open all the projects that it have saved earlier, or all the different projects that you have worked on earlier. So if you want to open a previous project which is not showing over here, you can click on this open project, and then you can navigate to that particular project. Over here you will see there are different modes available, like instant mode that can simply get your videos and photos and can simply give you a basic style of editing using its AI features. Then there is called screen recorder. Filmora also help us to record our screens, record our microphone, and also record our webcam to record our screen videos, or you can say PC screen videos. And then with the help of AI, Filmora also allow us to create AI text to videos. Let's say you have a text or you have a script and you want to convert that script into video, so it will use its AI features to convert our text into videos. Then there are an AI text based editing. Here we can simply give different commands via text to create different editing using text. And there are silence detection. Let's say you have completed a long tutorial, or let's say you have created a video, either it's an educational video or a tutorial video or a vlog, and there are some silence parts in that. So you can click on this button in order to detect those silence parts, and you can easily delete them by just simply using AI. Then there is AI copywriting, which is also help, and there is a instant cutter. There is also a feature called Auto-Reframe, which is also uses an AI to convert your one aspect ratios videos into another. Let's say you have recorded a video into 16:9 widescreen aspect ratio, and now you want to create a portrait video out of it. So how you can create the portrait video? You can simply click on this Auto-Reframe, and it will analyze the different faces in the video or the main characters in the videos, and it will auto reframe the entire video into 9:16 resolution from 16:9 aspect ratio. Okay, and there is auto beat sync. Let's say you have a background music available, and you have different clips available, and you want each clip to move according to the beat of your music. So if you click on this feature called auto beat sync, so you can easily create videos as per the beat syncing. So each different clip or each different image will be changing according to the different beats available inside that music. And there is AI avatar presentation. So Filmora can also give you a different avatars that you can use in order to create avatar presentations using Filmora. And there are different local projects available which I have worked on earlier. So once you start using Filmora and you create multiple projects, that projects will be recently all the, you can say, completed projects, or all the projects that you have worked on will be available over here, and you can also click onto this button to back that different projects onto your Filmora cloud as well. So we will start with our new project. So we will simply click on this new project button. This is the basic interface of Filmora. It will be mostly familiar with CapCut because all of the different video editing softwares have a basic understanding or have a basic layout for the editing. So same Filmora's also copies or also follows the similar pattern over here as well. Over here we have the toolbar available. Over here we have different options or tools available, and this is their project media, which we also known as import section. This is our timeline, this is our player or output window, and this is our project info, or another we will also call it option window as well. Okay, so same as CapCut, it also follows 3 section rules or 4 section rules. So first we'll be importing our content into Filmora, then importing those content onto our timeline, and then using our playhead we will remove you can scrub through different options in order to see onto our player section, and then there will be this option feature where we will see all the options available. Okay, so we have created a project, and these are the different project you can see information. So our project name is currently called untitled because we haven't titled our project yet, and we haven't selected the location because we haven't saved our project yet. When we will save, we will have the location wherever we will save our project. Then there is resolution. This is 9 by 1920 by 1080, and there is frame rate as called as FPS. So currently we are working with 25 fps, but we will change it later on to 30 fps. And there is color space and duration is basically where our project is starting. So our project starting as the ready right, so it's all 000. How we will know that? So first 2 zeros denotes the frames, then the next 2 zeros denotes the seconds, and the next 2 frames denotes the minute, and the last one's called hours. Okay, and over here if we could see onto our left, so first is the media bin, and over here as you can see there is clearly mentioned that drop your video clips, image or audio over here, or click here to import media. So over here any video, any image or any audio that we want to use into our video, we will first have to drop all of that over here, or we can also say we have to import everything right over here. Okay, and let's say we don't have anything and we want to record, we can also simply click on this record button, or we can click on this drop down icon to either record from our webcam, record our PC screen, or record our voiceover in if we want to use that inside our video. Okay, and over here you can see we can select any of the video. Okay, so let me quickly select all of the videos that we were using earlier as an example. So I will select all the videos and I will simply drag into our Filmora. So now as you can see we have imported 4 different videos inside our Filmora. Okay, now we have this another option called global media. If you click on that, let's say you have certain videos that you will use for every video. Let's say you are a YouTuber, or let's say you make instructional videos and you have a subscribe animation, and let's say you have a logo, let's say you have an intro and outro for your channel, and you use all of these assets into every video, every project that you work. Okay, so what you can do, you can drag everything over here to global media, so that whenever you open your Filmora or whenever you create a new project, all the assets that you have placed inside this global media will be placed over here, and you don't have to re-import again and again with every new project. Okay, and then there is cloud media. Let's say you have connected or logged on with your Filmora ID, and then you will simply able to sync or use any of the cloud files that are available onto your Filmora account over here. And then there is called adjustment layer. We will talk about later on what is called adjustment layer, but over here we have the adjustment layer, and there is a compound clip. So compound clip as similar to CapCut. After you can see as we progress into our project. Okay, then we have the stock media. This is not available inside CapCut, but over here it's available. So we have a vast library of different stock media clips that we can simply use into our project. So over here, as you can see, we have trending videos, we have motion backgrounds, we have gradient colors, we have a black screens, we have solid colors, we have nature. So over here we can search different medias, and we have a very vast library of different stock clips that we want to use. Let's say we are working on a nature based project and we want to use different nature videos, and over here we can simply search for those videos, or we can simply go to library and we can choose the nature one, and we can simply use different videos. Okay, and you will see that some videos don't have any, you can say, mark, and some videos have these diamond shapes available. So the videos that don't have anything, those videos are called the free videos that we can use. And if we want to use the subscription based videos, these are the paid videos that are available and we can use if we have the Filmora account ready. Okay, so there are multiple videos that we can use, and we can also create AI images using inside our Filmora. So we can simply click on start and we can give the prompt, and it will create AI images based on using its AI features, and it will basically baked in inside our Filmora editing software, and we can simply use those images into our project. And whichever the images we have generated, it will be available right over here, and there we will have been different libraries available. Okay, and then we have different audios available, same as CapCut. We have different background musics available that we can use into our project, and these music also have some free versions and also the paid as well. And there are different sound effects available like bushes, click kicks, pop, camera, and you can say film. So we can use different sound effects into our videos as if we are doing the sound design for our videos. Okay, and then we have AI music. If we want to generate AI music, we can also do using the Filmora. And after that we have the text templates. So over here we have different sort of text templates available that we can simply use into our projects. So these are the trending templates, and over here we have different effects available onto our text that we can simply use into our projects, as you can see. And we have also text templates available which we can simply drag and drop into our projects, and simply we can use these text templates. After the text templates, we have transitions available, same as CapCut. We over here we have different transitions available that we can simply use into our project. So transition over here are categorized by different options like trending, fade and dissolve, zoom, slides, 3D, speed, blur, split, light, and so on so far. Okay, and there are also audio transitions available. So in Filmora we don't have the audio transition available, but over here we do have the audio transition available. Let's say we are recording our audios, but we have recorded audios in a different you can say set of environments. Let's say for the first 10 seconds you have recorded inside your room, and the other 10 seconds you have recorded outside. So to create a transition or create a smooth movement from one audio to another audio, we can use this audio transition as well along with these video transitions. After that, so after the transition we have different effects available, same as CapCut, that we can simply use onto our videos. So over here, as you can see, we have different trending effects, basic effects, shake effects. So these are different effects that we can use, also same as Filmora. Okay, so same as CapCut, we have different video effects. After that we have different body effects that we can apply to our bodies. Then we have different audio effects, same as Filmora. We can also use these audio effects to apply onto our audios. Then we have different filters available that we can apply to our videos, and then we have different effects available that we can simply apply to our videos. So these are the different effects that we need to download if we want to apply to our videos. So there are also Borix effects. So these effects, as you can see, these are different stylized that can create our videos into a different particular style if we want to use. Okay, so these are the different effects that we can use inside Filmora. After that we have different lots of stickers available like share and comment, or subscribe stickers, or any arrows on circles that we can simply, if we want to use into our videos, we can also use. So there are trending, for these are for social medias, arrows, subscribe, emojis, like, and so on and so forth. We have different stickers available. And lastly, these template feature isn't available inside CapCut, but inside Filmora we have these templates available, that these are different kinds of duration, and these are pre-made templates that we can simply import to our project, and we can simply change the photos, change the images, change the videos, or also change the text in order to get a particular template that they have already created. So we don't have to do anything. We just need to change their texts, change their image, or change their videos to our own, and we will get a particular video. Okay, and over here we have different split screen features that we can simply use. So if you can see over here, we have different split screen features available that we can use in order to split our videos multiply into a single time. Okay, and these are the basic all round, or whatever the features and tools that Filmora allows. Okay, after that, this is the basic timeline, same as CapCut. We have over here the timeline, and over here this is the red line. This is basically called the playhead, and wherever this playhead is, we can easily move and scroll our videos from one to another. Okay, and these are the different tracks available, like say this is the audio track, this is a video track, and these are the other options we will learn after all. So we will select the first video, and we can simply drag this video to our project. Okay, and over here it will ask us that this particular media is around 1920 by 1080p and it's 30 fps. Okay, but our project is around 25 fps. So if we want to change that, we can do that, or if we want to keep our original project setting, we can do that. So if we want to change to our media, we can do that, and if you don't want to do that, we can click over here. So let's say we will change to 30 fps, so we will simply click to match to media and click on to that. So now our project is converted to 30 fps. How we can do? If we simply click on any empty space, we will see over here that our project has now current 30 fps of frame rates. Okay, and here is our video. So as we import our video and we will select our video, we have a lot of different features available over here that we can simply use. Okay, so as you can see, and as we scrub through, we will see whatever happening inside, you can say, our video, and we can see the result over here into our player section. Okay, and over here we have different options available. Let's say these are the custom toolbar. We have different features available. Let's say if we don't like this, we can drag it around here, and we can find any other which one we want to like, and we can drag and drop and customize our timeline according to our usage. And these are the different, either we want to quick cut wherever we want, we can select this quick selection tool or quick split mode, or we can go back to select and we can simply move and select whatever the wherever our mouse is. Then we have this undo and redo buttons, and after that we have this delete button. Let's say this is our entire video. Okay, and let's say over here we can simply, if we want to delete, we can delete over here. If we want to add a cut, we can use the scissor options to apply a cut. So let's say we want to make a cut right around here, we will simply click on this scissor button and it will apply a cut and split our videos into two different sections. And let's say we don't need the first section, we can also simply delete this first section. Okay, and as you can see, there will be a gap, and now we can stretch this video to the very start of it. Okay, but if also there is an option called crop. So if we want to crop our image into certain duration, we can also do that. Let's say like this one, if we only want to focus on to these two persons, we don't need to focus on this person, we can simply make a cut over here and we can simply apply. And as you can see, our video is cropped to there only to these two people. Okay, and over here if we have the audios available, we can also stretch our audio to a certain length. Let's say our audio is around 30 seconds long, but our video goes to 45 seconds or even 1 minute long, so we can stretch our audio to that particular long section, so we can use our audio to a longer duration even if it's not that long duration. Okay, and over here we can add a quick text or we can add a 3D text. So we will talk about text later on in this module. Over here, if you see over here, we can also select or we can also control the speed of our particular video. Either we can make it slower, either we can make it faster, either we can freeze the frame so we can use that frame, either we can reverse our video, we can speed ramp our videos, or we can make it uniformly speed, faster or slower over here. So we will talk about the speed later on. Then we have this called color match tool. So let's say we have two different clips and we want to adjust the color of these both. So using this option we can also colorize or color match our different clips. Okay, and then there is called AI matting tool. So we can use different AI features like chroma key. Chroma key is basically removing the green screen, or we can also use the AI portraits where we can remove the background, where we remove even the humans, unwanted humans into our videos. And there are smart cutouts where we can use to create different cuts into our videos. Okay, and over here there is called duration, and we can also extend the duration of our media as well. Okay, let's say you don't want to use the speed feature, you want to extend your video. Okay, if you increase the duration it will slow our footage, and if you decrease the duration it will make the video faster. Okay, so we can use that. And over here this is motion tracking, and let's say the video is a lot shaking and moving and you just want to focus onto this person's head, you can also make an AI tracking of his head, and wherever the videos move, all the videos will move according to his head. And over here there is different keyframing available that we can use. We will talk about later on the keyframing. And over here we have AI text based editing. Let's see if we want to use AI text or giving them prompt in order to do the editing, we can do that as well. And over here these are speech to text. Let's say you have different text in your videos and you want to create captions for those videos, so you can translate your text using the speech to text, and your speech will be converted into text, and later on you can use for those to create captions. And over here you can also click on silence detection, and whatever the silence available inside your video, that will be automatically be gone. Okay, and these are the different, this is an Filmora Copilot. Is basically an AI assistant for Filmora which we can use, and we can ask different how the features will, if we can apply, or what we want to apply the features, we can simply ask this Copilot and it will automatically apply different features to our videos. And this is render preview. Let's say you have created the entire video but the render or the output quality isn't looking very great, so you can click on this render preview, so it will render the entire video before exporting, so you can watch a smooth preview how your final video will look like. It is very helpful if you have a very low end PC. Okay, and over here you can add markers to videos as similar we do in CapCut. So if you click on that, let's say, and it will apply that marker, and you can double click on it to name any marker. You can also add comments over here. You can also change the color of that particular marker as well. Okay, and over here you can also record your voiceover, same as you do right over here. You can also click onto this button to do that as well. And over here this is the audio mixer available. Over here you can control the different audio levels inside your video. And over here this is timeline snapping. Okay, you can do that. Let's say if you delete, it will simply auto timeline snap. So if you don't do that, it will directly not snap your particular whatever the videos or whatever the text is available on top, it won't be snap. Or this is basically used for your timeline. So let's say we have multiple videos onto our timeline. Okay, and you want to fit all of these videos to, you can say, the current basic length of your timeline. So you can simply click on this button and it will fit your entire timeline into this particular area. And if you want to zoom out, you can zoom out, or if you want to zoom in, you can also zoom out. And this is the basic audio levels. Either you can hide it or either you can show it according to your want. Okay, and down over here you can click on this plus icon to add video track, add audio track, or you can also delete different tracks available that you don't no longer needed. Also you can adjust the height of the track. Let's say I can make it smaller, I can make it normal, or either I can make it bigger, whatever I want. So I'll quickly make it normal, so I don't want to change its height. Also you can open the track manager, and over here you can add multiple video tracks and audio track as well. Let's say you want to add 15 audio tracks, you can do that. And let's say you want to add different audio tracks, you can do that. And here is you can change the placement as well. Either you want to place it on the above art track or on the below track, as whatever you want you can do that. Okay, but we currently don't need, so we will simply click on cancel. And lastly we have lock all tracks. So let's say you have created the entire project, so now you just need to preview it and you just want to see. So whenever if you accidentally click anywhere, it won't change anything. So you can click on this lock all tracks, all the tracks will get locked, and you won't be able to do any further changes onto those tracks, and it will prevent you to change or accidentally click onto anything which is available over here. And these are the different effects, or you can say the time different tracks available. So let's say this is the video track. Over here there is a video icon available that signify that this is a video track. And over here we can lock our track or unlock track, and over here we can mute our track or unmute track. And over here we can also hide the track or unhide the track, and same goes for our audio as well. So we can, as much we can place multiple tracks on top if we want to do multiple layer video editing as well. So these are the entire introduction about the timeline of inside our Filmora video editing software. Okay, now we will talk about the key editing features which are available inside Filmora tools. There are different editing features available inside Filmora, from ranging from adding different text, adding different effects, adding different stickers, adding different templates, adding different split screen effects into our videos, adding color grading, adding different styles to our text. That is also available inside key editing features for Filmora. And now we will talk, let's say we will click on this first video. Now we will talk all of these basic you can say project options that we can apply onto single. So as same as CapCut, we have maximum of the features are similar, but they are in very different orientation available over here. So first of all is the transform, where we can scale up or scale down our videos that are available right over here. As you can see over here, we can either scale up our videos or either we can scale down our images. And if you see, these are two locked. So if we increase the Y ratio, the X ratio will also be changed accordingly. And if we increase or decrease the X ratio, the Y ratio will be automatically increased. So if we just want to increase the X ratio, we need to unlock this, and then we can increase or decrease the value of X. So in any case, if you want to use this, you can easily use this. But if you see over here, we have the X position is around 120 and then Y position is 90. So whenever we increase the X position, we have the stretch one will be also be increased like that. Okay, so we will first unlock this, we will click over here to reset the values, and then we will lock it, so our X and Y position will automatically increase with each other relatively. Okay, and over here we can increase or decrease the X and Y position by holding our mouse left click and dragging our mouse left to right. Okay, and same goes for Y, we need to drag our mouse left to right in order to change the Y position value as well. Or we can click on it and we can drag our video like this to change the X and Y position. So currently we will click on this to reset the value. And same over here, we have this knob where we can change the rotation of our image, or we can put the value over here in order to change that. Okay, and over here we can either flip our video to horizontally or flip our video vertically as well. And all of these settings will also be applicable to our images and stickers as well. And over here we can also rotate our images, and here we can click rotate clockwise, and here we can rotate our images by 90 angle. Okay, over here we can change our videos or images rotation by 90 degrees clockwise, and this is for anti-clockwise. Okay, and down there this is the compositing option, or you can say blending option. Over here we can use this blending option in order to add watermarks to our videos or add different text to our images as well. And over here we can choose the opacity, so 100 will be the full opacity and 0 will be no opacity of our particular images or videos. Okay, and over here if we want to create the background, let's say our image is not very clear or it has a shorter resolution. Let's say just to give you a perspective, let's say our image is around 88 and we are seeing a black border around our images. To remove this background we can create background for it. So if we click on the background over here, there are different type of background. Either we can create different color one. Over here we can select the color. Over here we can create or add different patterns just like so. Let's say if we want to add this pattern, we can click on download. First it will download and then it will apply to our images, or we can add blur to our images. The same image will be blurred and it will applied as a background to our current image. Over here we can change the blur slide. Either it's a basic, either it's a direction blur, grainy blur. Grainy blur will add grains to it if you look closely over here. Okay, and over here we can change the level of blur, how hard we need the blur, and over here we can also use this slider as well. And then there is auto enhance feature, which will use AI to enhance our images. Okay, like so. And what it will do, it will add smoothing to our images, which we currently don't need, so we will close it. And over here if we want to add drop shadow to our main video, so we can also add that drop shadow to it. And over here this will be the angle, this will be the type. Like say if we want to do as a projection, tiled, a soft one, or the default one, which is just adding a blur to it. And over here we can choose the distance, how far or how near it will as per our video. And over here we can also control its blur, how either we want no blur or either we want full blur. Okay, over here we can also change the drop shadows opacity as well. So these are all the different options or all the different effects that we can apply to our videos over here. These are the basic effects. And then there is called masking, same as the CapCut one. We can also add different type of mask to our images. Okay, either we can AI mask, it will auto detect either if we want to create the mask around our humans or around the background. And over here we can also draw mask using this pen tool, or either we can use these simple shapes like rectangles, circles, lip, or you can say parallel lines or single line or love or star. So we can use different mask in order to create the mask around our images, our videos. And over here this is the AI tool. Over here we can also remove the green screen. We will learn later on how we can you can say use this green screen in order to apply to our images. This is AI portrait, this is smart cutout, this is motion tracking, stabilization, and lens correction. These are the different options which we will learn in when we are entirely editing our videos into our upcoming modules. Okay, so we will learn each and every step, how we can use AI portrait, how we can use the smart cutout and everything. Okay, and after that we have the animations. Okay, over here we have two type of animations. First animation is preset animations, where we can use this fade in, fade out, or different animations that are currently available. Or we can use the preset motions which have these sort of motions. Let's say if we want to use the boom one, as we double click on it, it will directly be applied to our video. And over here we cannot change the basic values of it. But if we go to preset animation, let's say if we want to apply this fade in animation, we can simply able to use this knob. As you can see, we have a knob at the very down right around here if you look closely, and there is another dot which basically signify that our animation will start from here and end it over here. Currently the boom motion is also been applied to our images, which I have removed over here. And over here as you can see, if we increase this slider like so, so our animation will start over here and it will continue, and it will be done or it will be end right over here. And if we want to make it shorter, we can also move it around wherever we want it. So this is the fade in animation, which is basically our image or our video will start at a very no opacity or at a very start with a black frame, and then it will gradually increase and it will convert to our or move towards our video, or the opacity of our video will get from 0 to 100 as we progress towards our video, as you can see like this, and then our image will be or our animation will be stopped. Okay, so these are the different tools that we can apply to our video. And if we click on this keyframe panel, we will be able to see all the keyframes that we have currently applied to our images. So currently we have just applied the animations. If you look closely, we have just applied the animation to our fade in or fade out. So basically fade in, but it was only applying on to compositing. So you will see that currently at the very start the animation has 0 value, but as we gradually increase, our value jumps from 0 to 100. So this is basically called the composition of our particular images over here. So we will reset everything and we will close our keyframe panel. In upcoming videos or later on, we will also discuss about the keyframes in detail as well. So over here we have the audio panel. So currently we don't have any audio, so just for the reference of this particular video, we'll simply use any of music. Let's say we will download this music, and we will simply drag this music over here. So these are music are not 100% copyrighted free, so I won't recommend using this music, but if you want to use just for your practice, you can still use it. Okay, so let's say this is the music that we have gathered from our image, and from using this slider at the very end, either we can shorten our music, or either we can make it shorter music from the very start, or we can use this slider and hold our left click of the mouse and we can drag it to make it shorter as well, and then we will fit this to timeline, and this is our music. And if we click on this, we will have our audio panel. Okay, over here we can zoom in and zoom out in order to see. Let's say if we are using some beats, we can also zoom in to see the beat, or we can also zoom into our timeline as well. Over here we can also choose the volume. Either we want to make our music more louder. How we can see our music is getting louder? If you look closely to these spikes, they will indicate that how loud the music is or how low the music is. So if I decrease the value, you will see these spikes will get smaller. That signify that our music, the volume of our music is getting lowered all the way to 0 when there will be no music, or it will get increased as I increase the volume of our music. So as this is the background music, I will recommend that making it a lower, that people can still hear whatever you are speaking in the video and whatever it's happening inside the video. Okay, and over here this is the sound balance. Okay, there are some sort of videos which have special audios in it, and you will see that some sound is coming from the right here, and then suddenly the sound boom from left to right and create a 3D dimensional audio space. So they simply use the sound balance, so they will make some part of the music coming from right and some part coming from the left. So if you want to do sort of that thing, you can do that. And over here same we applied the transition to our video as fade in, so the same effect will be applied fade in or fade out to our audio as well. So let's say if we currently start our audio, you will see it will start very high speed and then it will gradually lower down. Okay, so if we want that our music our video start with having no music, and gradually our music will come into our video, so we will apply the fade in over here. As you can see at the end there is called S, that mean that this fade in will be applied as per second pace. So we will apply it of 1 second, or we can type the manual value of 1. So our so if you look closely at the very start, you will see that our bar is growing at the very 0, and then it's gradually increasing like so. So it is called the fade in effect. And same you will see at the very end of it, as I'll increase the volume, and let's say we will add the fade out of, let's say, 1 second, and hit enter onto our keyboard, and you will see that our music will be very high at that point, and gradually as our video moves towards the end of it, our music will get slower and slower and slower. Okay, And over here, if we want to sound our video more robotic or something like that, we can also change the pitch of our music as well. And same over here, this is the audio ducking. Let's say we have some sort of background music in our video and we have some audio also in our video, so we can move or change the values by using this audio ducking. So whenever there is a voiceover in our video, the audio will be ducked to around some sort of percentage, and it will be audio will be lowered and the voiceover will be at its maximum, you can say, volume. And then there is an equalizer. These are the different effects of that equalizer that if we want to apply, we can apply to our music. And this is the denoise. Let's say we have a voiceover but it has a very noise around it, so we can apply this denoise effects, which there are different options available. Let's say AI speech enhancement, wind removal, or normal denoise. So if we want to use its AI feature, which is speech enhancement, if we apply that and it will use the AI to enhance our speech, it will rectify all of the silences or all of the, you can say, noise which is available inside our audio, and it will remove that noise. And same goes for wind. Let's say if we have recorded our videos in our backyard or in you can say wider space or outside our home, then there will be some sort of wind coming up in our audio. It will use its AI features to remove that wind noise as well. And over here, this is the normal denoise. Either we want to use a normal low denoise feature or mid or strong, whatever we want to use, we can use that. And this is a reverb. Let's say when you listen to some music, so there will be a reverb coming up, so that will repeat our sentences when we pause onto one single sentence. If we want that effect, we can do that reverb effect. And if we want to remove, we can use this particular feature called de-reverb. And over here is hum removal. Let's say we are recording a voiceover for our videos and there is that are coming, we can use this slider or we can use this effect in order to remove that hum noise. And same goes for his. There are some sound that is start from f or s. These are sounds, these are very, you can say, painful to our ear, so we can also remove these kind of noises, or we can also lower their volumes as well. So these are the different audio enhancement features that we can apply to our audio to make our audio voiceover music to sound something better. Okay, so I will simply close it. And now we have covered everything related to audio. Now we will jump towards color. So this is our color panel. Over here we have different presets available. Okay, or we can also create custom ones by using our own particular values, but we will first stack with this all presets. So these are different presets available by Filmora, which we can simply, you can say, whenever we hover our mouse, it will show how that particular preset will look onto our video or image. So if we want to use these kind of different color presets, we can simply apply to our images. If we don't like these, we have LUTs available. So there are different LUTs available. We can use these LUTs, or we can also add different LUTs from our different values. So there's are cube files that we can simply import, and then we can add. These are the advanced methods we will cover later on. And over here, let's see this, we will apply simple. Let's say we apply this LUT, and if the effect is very harsh, we can also decrease its strength, so that we will retain the original vibe of it, but it will also give the effect of that particular preset as well. And over here, if it also, you can see, applying most effect onto the faces, we can also protect the skin tone as well. So if it will also add the AI model which will enhance or protect the skin tones and do the effect. So currently we don't need that, so I will click cancel on it. And currently if we go towards the color, over here, let's say I will remove this LUT preset, so we don't need that. So let's say over here, so if we, there are auto white balance, so these are the wherever the white available inside the video, if we want to normalize it, we will click on auto, and it will detect and it will auto you can say normalize the white balance. But currently if you see, it did a very terrible job, so we don't need that. So we will go over here and undo the effect. Over here we have the temperature if we want to control that. Okay, and we know that if we want to add a warm look or a summer side look, we can increase our temperature and it will add orangish tone to our video. And if we want a colder tone from our images or videos, we can decrease the temperature. Okay, so we don't need that. And this is a tint. This is also you can see a particular shadow that will apply to our video. Let's say if we want to add a greenish tone to our video, which is basically most filmmakers do, we can do that. Or if we want to add some purplish haze tone to our videos, we can do that as well. And there is vibrance, so there is some sort of colors in our video, and if we want to pop out those colors, we can increase our vibrance, so that if you look closely toward his skin, so if we increase the vibrance, his skin will be you can say the color of his skin is much, you can say, appealing to our particular video. Okay, so if we want to do that, we can do that. And over here saturation will boost the entire color range of from our video, and it will boost the colors from our video, so we can do that as well. And over here, these are the different color effects that we can apply to our lights. Let's say exposure. So currently our exposure is a little bit on the higher side, because if you can see, we have blown out all the highlights, so we can decrease the exposure. You will see our video will get darker and darker, and if we increase the exposure, our video will get brighter and brighter. So let's say if you record a video but the exposure get a little down, you can fix it in a post production. And same goes for brightness will also increase the bright parts into our videos, as you can see, and lower the brightness will lower the brightness of our video. Contrast will be the black points of our video. If we increase the contrast, it will increase the values, and if we decrease the contrast, it will remove all the black points or the black color, and it will make it down as we want. Same goes for highlights. If we want to increase the highlights, okay. Same goes for shadows. If our video has some sort of shadows, if we want to pop out those shadows, we can do that. Or if there is a shadow but there is a lot of light at that shadows, but we want to lower it down, we can do that. And these are the whites. It will increase all the whites in our videos, okay, targeting only the white points, and this will only target the black points. So these are all the effects that we will apply post production at the time of editing onto our videos. And over here we can decrease or increase the sharpness of our image. So you will see clearly, if we increasing the sharpness, you will see the sharpening happening onto his face or onto his shirt as well. Over here we can also do the vignette effect. Vignette effect will also add whiteness around the corners of our videos. Okay, here is the amount. Let's say I'll go for 50, and over here I will do the roundness, increase or decrease it. If you see, it's applying the white roundness, like right over here. And over here, this is the feather, how close, how you can say how sharp we wanted, or how soft we wanted. Okay, and over here, this is the exposure of that particular vignette that we are applying. Over here, this is a size, either we make it larger or shorter, whatever we want, we can do that right from here. And over here, this is the highlight that we can choose. So this is the vignette effect. If we want to apply, we can apply to our videos. And this is the color match. When we have two different videos available and we want to match the colors, we can do the color matching over here as well. And this is a HCL. Let's say if we want to target particular color into our video, we can do that. So let's say we want to target his blue shirt, so we will select this blue color, and we can either decrease the saturation. So now his blue shirt is giving the vibe of right around or grayish tone, and we can either increase the luminance or decrease the luminance. And over here we can change the hue to some other colors. Okay, let's say I will increase saturation, and now you will see that the color of his shirt is drastically changing as I move my slider around. So like so, you can also change the particular colors from our videos as well. And over here, this is a curve. So let's say if we want to increase the Y colors, Y is basically the shadow, or you can say the lightness of our, as you can see, we can either increase or decrease whatever we want. And let's say we can also pop out some particular colors over here. We can change the RGB colors of our images as well using this curves option. And this is a curve. Here we can change the highlights, we can change the shadows from our videos as well. So these are all the color options that we can apply to our particular images. Okay, then we have the speed. So let's say if we want to increase the speed, so we can move the slider toward the right side, and let's say we will make it 3 seconds, and look closely what happened onto our timeline. So currently our video is more ranging from around 12 seconds, and now you will see it is very faster. And how it will play, it will play like this. But let's say if we want to make it slower, we can also do it. And now you can see our video is getting extended, and now if you will see our video is getting very slower. So over here we can change the speed of our video as well. Over here on the down, we can also set a particular duration of our video. Let's say currently our video is around 12 seconds long. If we want to make it 8 seconds long, what it will do, it will increase the speed of our video, and we will change the name, you can say duration, and hit enter. You will see our video is getting faster by 1.17x. That mean 1.147x. That mean our video is getting faster because we are lowering the duration. But let's say if we want to increase the duration to around 20 seconds and hit enter, you will see our video is getting slowed by 0.81x or 0.61x, sorry. Okay, so over here we can also use this duration feature in order to speed up or speed down our different footages as well. Over here, if we want to reverse the speed of our images as well, let's say we'll go toward this image. So as you can see, or let's say this will be a good example. Okay, as you can see, our camera is moving from left to right. Okay, but if we click onto this and if we reverse the speed, now what it will do, our camera pan previously our camera from panning left to right, now it will pan right to left, and our video will move reverse in a reverse order. You'll see that. So in this way we can reverse our images as well. Over here we can also use the AI, how AI can perform in this particular scenario. So if we speed up, there will be fewer frames that will be cut in order to speed up our images, and if we lower the speed, it will add few frames. So whatever the AI frame interpolation we wanted to do, either it's frame sampling, which is the default one, either frame blending, which is faster but it will have a lower quality, and then there is optical flow, which will have a slower you can say applying rate, but it will get the best quality out of our image. Okay, so if you lower the speed of your image but the quality isn't getting very good, you can change that to optical flow and you will get the best result from all of it. Okay, and over here this is a speed ramping effect. Okay, when we are editing our entire videos into an upcoming modules, we will detail discuss about the speed ramping. Speed ramping is basically, over here we are controlling the speed uniformly. Let's say if we want to increase the speed, it's just increasing the speed. If we want to lower the speed, it's just lowering the speed. It's nothing doing else. But if we do for speed ramping, let's say I'll go this montage one, what it will do, this 1x is basically called our normal space, and as you can see we can add multiple points to our videos in order to over here as you can see our video is getting a little slower, and then it's going very faster, and then it will going very slower, and then it will move back to normal. And how it will work, you will see right over here. As you can see, it's going very slower, then it's going very fast, then it's going very slower, and then it's going at a normal speed. So over here we can use these speed ramp features in order to create how like our video. Let's say we want our video to start at a very high speed, then it gets slower, or let's say we want to start our video at a very slower pace and we want to make it very start, we can do that using our speed ramp feature as well. Okay, so this is all the detailed discussion that we want to do for our this detail panel available inside our Filmora, and this features is directly be applied to our images, audios and videos. Okay, so I hope you will get the better understanding of that. Now we will talk about different AI tools that are available inside Filmora for videos, audios and other stuff. Now what we will do, now as we have different images available, now we will get another images from our stock media, from this particular stock media panel. Okay, and let's say we will search for nature. Okay, and hit enter, and now it will scout different nature images as well. Okay, as currently you can see they are increasing the nature different view options. Over here we can change the thumbnails to large or small, whatever we want, so I'll keep it to large. And let's say I like this video, I will simply click on this download button and it will start getting download this video. Okay, and over here this is a slider where we can move the slider so that we can move toward the end of our video. And as you can see the video is being downloaded. Now we can click on this plus icon and it will apply it right after our playhead, or we can simply drag it and use it. And now you can see this video isn't available onto our computer, but now we have downloaded. Now we can simply use this image as well. As you can see, this is the image that this is the video that we have downloaded using our stock media panel. Okay, and after that we will also download a green screen footage and we will delete that green stock. Okay, and there we will have multiple green videos available over here. Let's say this is a puppy and we wanted to use this particular video, so I will download this. As you can see currently it's being downloaded and we'll have to wait a little bit, and as soon it will get downloaded we will apply this particular image to our videos, and we will add this particular background to our this particular video as well. So green screen and blue screen are easily two chroma keys that we can simply remove from our videos. Okay, so let's say if any video have a green screen available, we can simply delete that green screen and put whatever the background we like onto our images or videos. Okay, so as this is the video that we will be working on, as you will see that we have a puppy in the video and we have the green screen. Once we will import this into our video, we will delete its background and it will apply this particular background to our particular that video. So now we will see how we can use motion tracking and green screen or different effects for our software called Filmora. A video has been downloaded, and then what we will do, we will simply drag this video onto our this particular video. Okay, and now we need to delete the green screen. How we can do that? We will go to its AI tools and then we will click on this chroma key. If we click on chroma key, and as you will see, it will have detect that we have a green screen and it simply remove that green screen entirely. You will see that there is no green screen available. Okay, and now we need to add this particular background to our images or videos. How we can do that? We will place this particular video on top and then we will drag this background underneath. Okay, and now you will see that our this particular video that had a green screen background now have this particular shining background, as you can see. So in this way we can increase or we can delete the green screen of our video and we can apply any other background to our videos as well. Okay, so I will delete this one for now, and because we will have to jump towards the text as well, because audio we have already covered how we can make the changes towards the audio as well over here. Now we will creating cinematic style edits with minimal efforts. Over here I will show you the basic editing that we can do inside Filmora, and in our upcoming modules we will talk about how we can create cinematic style edits, where we will simply go toward different using videos and we will create cinematic style with minimal efforts and using only these different softwares. Let's say you are working on this different effects and you like an effect, you can simply click on this star and that effect will be placed under your favorites, and you can simply use this later on whenever you want to use onto other videos. So let's say I like this particular effect and I want to use to my videos. I have currently downloaded this one. I will simply drag this on top of my video, but if you look closely this has background already. So what it will do, it won't show the video that is beneath underneath of this particular text. Now you will see how it will look. It will look like this. And now let's say if we want to change the text, we will have another complete you can say a panel called title panel, because we have know everything about video. Now we will go toward the title panel, and as we go toward the title panel, there are a lot of different option available that we can change and we can apply to our video. So let's say this is our title, so either we can click onto this and we can go over here, or we can directly click over here and we can change the writing of that whatever we want. Let's say we will want write test video. As you can see, we have applied over here. We can change different font, whatever the font we like, we can change that font. Let's say I go for something bolder font, let's say like this. So I have applied to my video. Over here we can change the font as well if we want to. Let's say I want to change the font. If we want to change the color, we can do that. Let's say we want to green color, we can do that. If we want to go for black color, we can do that. Whatever we want the color, we can do that. And let's say if there is a color which is not available over here, we can click on more, and over here we can customize any of the color available, or we can also give their hex code over here as well. Let's say I want a full green color, let's say this one. I will click to add to custom colors, because we can use this later on. I will click on OK, and my video will get that exact same color. Over here we can change its orientation, either we want the text to be horizontal or vertical, whatever we want. Over here either we want to add the boldness to our text or not. This is either we want to add italicness or add make our text italic or not, we can do that. Over here we can change how it will perform under this you can say under this box. Let's say we have multiple text, let's say like this one. If we do like this, so our text will be left align inside this you can say border. And if we want to do right align, we can do that. We can do center align, or we can do this, so that our each text will follow the same height as our the first text. So the second text, it has make it wider so that it can have the similar length. And if we increase the text height or text whatever we want, it will follow the similar pattern like that. Okay, so I will simply delete this one. I will make it to left line because I don't need that. And let's say if we want to change its orientation or how it's looking, we can also have different presets and word art available. Okay, we can either choose different word art if we are into that, or I mean, there are multiple word art available that we can apply to our videos, or we can go for preset. Over here as you can see, there are different presets available, and it's just changing the preposition of our text. So let's say if we go for this one, it has a white text and there is black border around it. Okay, if we don't like the preset or word art, we can customize our text later on. I'll show you how. So if we could go on more text option, we can change the spacing between the letters. Currently it's 12. We can increase or decrease it however we want. We can also change the height between different lines as well. Over here we can change the alignment on whichever the corner we want, or if we want at center, we can simply click and our text will go toward any corner if we want, or in the center as we want. So these are the more text option. And then there is a transform text option. Transform is similar, act as similar it go for videos. Okay, so same, we have our scaling option, either we can increase or decrease the scale. We have this same rotating knob if we want to rotate our text, if we want to same the x and y position if we want to into that. And then after that we have our compositing. Let's say if we want to multiply our text, you will see that the whiteness will be gone and it will be blended towards our video. But if we want to do normal and we want to decrease the opacity, we can do that as well. Over here, as we have a text doesn't have a background, we can also add a background to our text. Either it's a color fill or either it's a gradient fill. So gradient fill, what it will do, it will merge two different colors and it will generate a background. So we will go, let's say we will go for green and we will go for, let's say for red, and it will create a gradient. And how strong or how light the gradient you want, you can change it over here as well. Okay, and if go for color fill, we can simply change the color. Over here we can choose the opacity of our background. Over here we can choose the radius of our text. Over here we can how long or how short it will spread across our text. We can do that onto our background as well. Okay, but here is a thing that there is an also an advanced tab available for our text as well, but before that we will go towards animation. So same as CapCut, we have different animations available for our text as well. Over here we can also change this duration. Over here this is the different animations available. So let's say if we want to go for typewriter animation, we can do that, and different other animation as well that we want to apply for our text. So currently we are choosing a template comes with its own text animation, so the effect won't be that much great. So we will create a simple basic color like so from this our quick text button, and over here we will change its value so that I'll be able to show the animation but stuff onto that as well. Okay, so we will go on top, we will change the text, let's say test results 01. Okay, and over here we will change the font to something bolder so you will be easily able to identify. So let's go for this one, and over here we will increase its length, and down that we will add this particular preset, and onto that more text option, make it center align or make it a little bit slower, and then we will go towards the animation. Over here we can choose this typewriter animation, and how it will show, it will show like over here we can either increase the duration, then the animation appear very slowly like this, and if we want to appear the animation very faster, we can drop this duration and you will see that it's coming very fast. Over here we have different animations available that we can choose. Whatever the animation we like, we can simply choose it. This is for any animation, and if we want to choose the out animation, there are different out animation available, and if we want an animation that is applied throughout our, you can say, video, we can apply that, so it will apply for multiple seconds if we want to apply it. Okay, and now you have learn about the animation. Now we will go toward the advanced tab. If I click on advanced tab, there is another panel that will get opened over here, and you will see that over here we can create another text box, we can create a shape if we want to. Over here we have different shapes available that we can add as a background. Over here we can also add certain images from our computer, or we can also delete certain text as well. Over here same we can change the font and its size, and same these are the alignment option. These are for, you can see, the spacing from for our text. Let's say we can increase or decrease the spacing. This is the line spacing, and this is the letter spacing. Okay, if we want to, and let's say if we have multiple layers of text, we can either bring to it text to front, bring text to forward, send it to backward, or send to all the way to back. Okay, we can do that. Over here we can choose a preset, same we can do over there. Over here for customization, we can add outline to our text. So currently the black outline is selected, we can change to something like green if we want to, and we can increase its opacity and also increase its thickness if we want to. We can also add shadow to our text. Let's say I want to add a black shadow, and over here I will select that what type of shadow I want. Let's say I want this type of shadow, and over here I can increase the distance as well. So whatever I wanted, I can do that to my text as well, and over here I will simply add the background to my text as well. Okay, same here are the different animations goes, and over here let's say if I applied this animation, over here I can also increase the duration or the entire length of our animation however I want. Let's say like this. If I want like this one, I can simply select this one, or then I can, you can say, increase the speed of my text as well, like so. Okay, so these are the different text animation or text styles that we can create inside our Filmora. And let's say if we like this particular select, we can also save this as a preset, and whenever we are require the text again, we can simply use the exact preset to our text, and that preset will be saved under this preset section. So I don't want that right now, so I will click on cancel and I will click on apply. So now you will see that my text is applying like this. Okay, and if you want to change that, you can simply go back to advanced shape and you can change whatever the font you want. So there are thousands of different texts available that you can simply apply to our video. Let's say this is an epic low. This is a very great test effect that mostly people use. So I will simply apply to my image around here, and I will name this something. Let's say I will name it as let's say our this is our video one, so I will name it video one, and I will also change the font to it. Okay, so I will add a very bold font like so, and you will see the text effect. You will see it has a very clean effect. Okay, and in this way we can add different effects to our videos as well. And over here this is a transition tab. Okay, so we can apply different transition to it. So this is another transition. This is warp transition, warp zoom transition. And how we can apply transition, we can simply drag our transition between any two images. Either we can apply to the start of our video, to the end of our video, or in between our two different videos. I will apply in between. Over here I can increase or decrease the duration of our particular transition. Let's say I will decrease the transition, and how it will apply, you will see like this. So this is without the transition and this is with the transition. Okay, over here you can change the transition mode. Either it's prefix, which only be applying the transition to the end of our first clip. This is overlap, which will take some part from our previous clip and some part from our upcoming clip and combine them to create a transition. And postfix will only apply the transition to our upcoming clip. Okay, so I choose the overlap, which is the best one. Okay, and over here you can also make the duration how long you want the transition, or you can also drag and drop from here. So you will see how now the how the transition will appear. It will appear like this. Okay, so there are multiple transitions available that you can simply apply. So let's say this transition, you can simply apply this transition as well. Or let's say this is a transition. If you like this one, you can also apply this transition to your videos as well. What it will do, and this is basically preview of that, it will take a snapshot and then it will bring back then another video. How it will work, we will first apply this transition and see by ourselves how it will apply. It will take snapshot and then it will bring back the other video. Okay, so in this way we have dozens of different transitions available that we can simply apply to our images like so. Okay, and you will see there is a red bar going around because it is, you can say, manipulating our current timeline or current video, so that that's why there is red bars available. So if your video has a very low end spec, so if you scrub through this particular timeline, then your video will get a little bit jittery. My specs are very good, so that's why the video isn't very jittering, but your PC may get jitter. So how you can resolve that, you can click on this render preview and then it will start getting render all the frames, and as soon as getting done, the red line will going green, and now if you play, it will get more even smoother to your videos, and your low end pieces will easily handle this entire result. Okay, after that we have effects. Okay, so in the effect section we have different effects available that we can apply. We can either add video effects or either we can apply body effects as well. So currently we will go for video effects and we'll go for some sort of basic effects. So let's say this is mosaic effect. What it will do, it will, let's say I will apply to this image, it will analyze the video and it will add this mosaic effect to that video. Let's say we will click on it and there will be handles available at the very corner. We can increase or decrease it if we want to hide some sort of animation from the video or information from the video, and you can do so like this. Or you can create this 3D movement which will move your video toward the left side and then it will comes back toward up. Now we will apply another effect. Let's say we will apply this glitch description. So now it's currently downloading, and now how it will feel, I'll place it. This is the normal video and this is with the effect, so it's applying some sort of glitch effect to our videos. Okay, so as you can see, we have different sort of transitions available right inside our entire Filmora. Okay, and over here, as you can see, this is our film finder. This is, let's say, this is a vlog style film frame. These are different TV overlays, retro films. So these are different kind of effects available that we can apply to our videos. After Effects, we have body effects available that we can apply to body. Let's say this is another effect that's called burning effect. And let's say if we want to apply, let's say I want to apply onto this particular video, and you will see that this is the normal video and it will detect the body and it will apply that effect to that particular body. So in this way we can apply multiple effects to onto our video. And over here, these are the different trending different effects that we can apply. After that, we have audio effects, that basically voice changer device, let's say audio device driver, driven, so audio driven effects that we can apply to our audios. And there is audio visualizers, so there are, let's say if there is song playing, we can add these different visualizers to it to give it a song feel. After that, we have different filters available that we can apply to, let's say this is a black and white style filter that we can apply to our videos and it will turn our video into black and white. This is vintage style, this is focus color, and it will color onto a similar thing, single color focus. So let's say this is a black and white, I will apply it to my video. This is my normal video, and as this filter applied, it will turn my normal video into black and white. Or we can also apply this focus color. So what it will do, it will only focus onto a certain color, as you can see. So over here we can change wherever we want it to focus, either on the x side, either on the y side. So let's say I make it over there, so only this particular portion will be colored focus and the rest of it will not a color focus. So it's very handy if we want to do such kind of videos in a very short range. As you can see, this is the normal video and over here the colors change. Or if we apply onto this image, let's say I just want the color focus to be applied it onto only this color, and like so, and it will only be restricted towards this. Now you will see this is the normal video and this is where we only focus onto this girl's dress. Okay, as you can see, we are only focusing over there. So in this way we can apply multiple filters. These are different featured filters which are basically mostly are being used by the creators, by the editors. So these are different filters available. Now these are the different blue effects available. If we want to use, we can do use into our videos. After that, we have different stickers available. Okay, let's say I really like this like one filter, so I can use that. I can download this one as well. So there are different available filters or stickers available that we can use. These are different trending filters available. Let's say this is a subscribe animation one if we want to use, or this like and comment one available. First we need to download these filters and then we'll be able to use these different kind of stickers. So as the stickers are downloading, I'll show you all of these different filters that are available inside this Filmora. Okay, so whichever you want to use, you can simply use. So now as you can see, this is downloaded. I will simply drag this onto my features, and there is a difference between Filmora and CapCut. So for Filmora, if we are applying sticker will have to have a separate track, and the text layer will also have a separate track. And if we are applying filter or effect, that each will have different tracks available. But inside Filmora we don't have to worry about that, because if we can apply text to same layer, we can also apply video effect, video stickers onto same single track. There is no any issue. So here you will see the effect. So this is the sticker, and we can also position, change its value, make it bigger, larger, and we can also position it however we want. So this is very handy if we want to making a YouTube video like so. As you can see, this is subscribe animation, and after that, let's say if I don't like this and I want to use this one, I can use this one. So these are the different stickers available that we can use. Now after that, we have this template available which we can use. Let's say if we want to show 2 videos at a time, or 2 videos in a single frame, 4 videos in a single frame, or even 5 videos in a single frame. So let's say this is a split screen. I will have to download this split screen, and then I will drag this split screen over here. And now as you can see, I'll have these 2 videos available. Okay, now I'll go back to my media, and I will drag this first video over here and the second video right over here. Okay, and if I want to change its zoom in and zoom out position, I will do that. And if I want to use either of any sound, I can mute it if I don't want, and I can also zoom in, zoom out. So over here you will see how these 2 videos come along together. It's like that. And let's say I want to make it larger, I can make it larger, I can make it shorter, whatever I want I can do that. And it will also have an out animation as well, same as the in animation. As you can see, this is an in animation, and same it will have an outer animation. After that, let's say I want to use this for animation. I will simply, first it will start downloading the content, and as it gets downloaded, I will do, I will place this video over here, this video over here, this video right around here, and this video will right over here. And once I will click, I will zoom out. Okay, and over here I can also make it bigger or shorter, whatever I want I can do that. And over here this is a video, and by you can say dragging your mouse left to right, we can also change the value or change the position of our video. Also we will make it shorter, this as well, like so, a little bit more, and we will also make it like so. And this is the video, we can also make it shorter and like so. Also we will drag this one, make it shorter, and place it like so. And how it will work, you will see. We can drag it and make duration longer by either pulling from the starting end or from the ending end, and it will look like this. So in this way we can use 5 different clips or 6 different clips, whatever the value we wanted, onto a single frame like this. Okay, so this is the first split screen option that is available inside Filmora, and there is other this basic templates available that we can also use. Let's say YouTube video and short form content editing in Filmora. Now I will show you how you can create YouTube videos and short form videos content using Filmora. This is basically a template that we want to use. I will simply click on download, or I will simply download this one as well right along this one. And I will show you how we can change the templates as well. So now as you can see, it's applied, and what I will do, I will simply drag it right around here. Okay, or I will simply click on this plus icon and it will simply apply. And as you can see, this is the whole template. And now as you can see, there is a button called click to replace material. As I click on it, it will open this entire folder. So now I want to replace the media. So now what we can replace from here, we can either replace the video or text. So first we need to replace the video. I will simply drag my video over here. So now what it will do, it will change the video that is present over there. And now if I click on the text. Now I can change the text as well. Let's say I will change the text to test video 01, and you will see that the video and the text is also okay. And after that I will simply click on save, and here you will see that we have changed the video and we have also changed the text as well. So in this way we can use different templates as well. Okay, let's take another example. Let's say this is the template that we want to use. We can simply drag it, and how it's looking, let's see how it will look. It will also come with its own generic sound, which if you want to use, you can use that. And it's either you have to see either it's copyrighted free or not. If not, then if it's copyrighted free, then it's okay. If not, then you have to change the music later on. So we'll see how it's looking. So it's very great as an YouTube intro. Let's say if you create an history channel or a travel channel, then it will be great. So we will click to replace media. Another window will pop up, and you will see it's giving us a time duration windows how it will use. So if we see the first three videos, so these three videos will be featured as this first one. So we will just for an example, we will use this video as first one and this video as second one, and then we will use this one as third, because these other videos are already been over there. So as you can see, we have changed these three videos, and we can go back, and we can also change the text. Time records we can change. We can also change this text, and these are the different texts that we can change. So let's say we will change to time record to video 01 and change Filmora editing. There is one thing that we cannot change this design font style of the video of this particular template. We cannot change the text style. Either we can make or we can either make the text bigger or for make the font bigger, but we cannot change the style how it's looking. Okay, you'll see that we have changed this one, and now these are two other videos that will feature over there, and and if you see at the very last, there are two videos that will feature right around here. And in this way we can also change the templates right over here. So in this way there are multiple templates available. There are from YouTube intros to cinematic ones. Then there is logo reveals. Let's say we have a logo, we can add our logo in order to create logo animations right below inside our CapCut editing software. Let's say I like this one, the liquid splash logo one. Just for an example, I want to show you. It's currently being downloaded. Okay, now it's being downloading, and I will place it right over here and see how it's looking. And over here, if you can easily change the logo of your video as well. So whatever the logo you want to add, you can add your logo over here. This is for the pet one, this is for the subscribe animation, this is for vlog, end screens. End screen are basically the last screens or the outro of our videos that we can choose. There are birthday ones. If you want to create a birthday videos for our friends or family, we can do that over here. We can also do for trending news, breaking news type. If we want to do a news channel, we can do that as well. We can also create business intros. We can also create sports and fitness videos, slideshows, real estate, or different how-to videos, recruitment videos, festival advertising, multiverse. So there are different templates available that we can simply drag and drop, and we don't have to do fancy editing. We just need to change the clips or images, and it will automatically generate the video. So in this way we can generate different type of videos from templates as well. Okay, so now we will talk about how we can create different projects. Let's say if we want to create new project, we can simply click on file, new project, and we can create the new project, and this project will save in some duration. Okay, and then we need to, if we want to open recent projects, we can do that as well. If we want to import media, we can either import from here, or we can either import files from here. Then we can record videos from our webcam, our PC screen, and our voiceover as well. Then we can save this project. We can also save as this project if we want to. Then we can have different render preview, same as this one we can do. And over here, this is the project setting, which is the main one. So same as I told you in the beginning, that I will tell you how we can change the aspect ratio of our project, how we can change the frame rate. So let's say this is our project. Over here we can change the aspect ratios like so. Over here we can change the resolution. Either we want to do simple HD, either we want to do full HD ones, or either we want to do 4K, or this is DCI 4K. This is another 4K resolution. And over here we can custom resolution, and whenever we want to lock the animation, we can do that. Over here we can change the frame rates from ranging from 23.97, or which is 24 fps, all the way to 60 fps as well. And we can either we can change the position to set as default. So whenever we open a new project, the entire, you can say, this particular frame rate or color space or resolution will be open like so. So currently we are happy with that. We can click OK. So if we want to change, we can also do change that as well. And then we have preferences available over here. Over here we can change the language, we can change the appearance. Either we can do go for dark mode or light mode. We can also if we want to check the updates of our software regularly, we can do that, or we can do for every day. We can also check if we want to show messages from Filmora team. If we want to do that, we can do that. Over here we have folders. We can change the default storage, or we want to where the our recorded files will go, where will our snapshots will go, where our project files will go. Whatever we want to change, we can change over here. For editing, let's say if we want to drag a photo or an image, how long it will show onto our timeline, either 5 seconds, 4 seconds. We can change the default duration. We can also change the default duration of transition. Same for goes for effect and freeze frames as well. Then timeline fit. So whenever we fit the photo, either it will pan and zoom. Let's say it will be the original size and then it will get zoomed, or either it will crop to fit, or either it simply fit. Whatever we want, we can do that. And insert mode, we can either split a single track, or either we can split all tracks and then add whatever we want to add into our video. Okay, and let's see if we want to create a snapshot. I'll tell you how we can create snapshot from videos, and how it will, the format it will save, either in PNG or either in JPEG. So we will do that as well. And then later on we also have media cache. So these are the different cache that whenever we are doing editing, that it will be saving at the end, and whenever we want to delete, we can simply delete, because these are different temporary files. So if it takes up, it will take a lot of space into our C drive or into our computer, and eventually it will get our system slow down. So if we want to make it faster, we have to check regularly and we have to clean. Or we can also give his time that automatically after 30 days or after 15 days or after 60 days, it will all the temporary files will be automatically be removed, so we don't have to do it manually. So we can do that. And over here, if you have a powerful laptop or you have a powerful computer, and in that computer there is a GPU installed, so you can make your Filmora even faster by clicking on GPU check. If you don't know your PC have a GPU or not, you can click on no, then you can simply select whatever the graphic cards enable in it, and what it will do, it will smooth out your render, so you don't have to get re-render your videos every time. And you can also preview renders at the background. If your PC is powerful enough, you can do the background renders in every seconds or every minute, whatever which is fine for you. And you can also create proxies for your videos. Proxies is a basically smaller size file of your bigger videos. Let's say you recorded in 4K and you want to create a proxy, because if you added the proxy 4K file onto your low end PC, then it will very hang and it will show very slow results. So that's why you need to create proxies, so that whenever you are editing your workflow, it will be very faster. Okay, and the longest side over here, you can automatically create proxies if you want to. And over here, either you want to create the proxy for HD videos, which is not regularly. Basically we want to create proxies for up to 1080p, which is basically 4K. So we will select 4K, and how much the video is, you can say longest side not extending, and over here we can give it size which we want to create the proxies. Okay, so my computer is powerful enough to run videos, so I won't be do the proxies thing. But if your PC is low end, you have to do this. Okay, and we will simply click on apply, and all the settings will be made after you restart your Filmora. Okay, and then there is keyboard shortcuts, so same as CapCut. You can also change your Filmora's shortcut as well. So over here, if you are coming from any other softwares like say Adobe Premiere Pro or Apple Final Cut Pro, you can use their shortcut keys. But if you are into shortcut key or a computer keyboard guy, you can read all of this keyboard shortcuts, and you can apply these keyboard shortcuts to make your editing flow much smoother. Okay, or you can also customize your these. So as you can see, the default delete shortcut is around del, but for my own convenience I have changed to D. So in this way you can also customize your shortcuts as per your liking. So there are multiple shortcuts available that you can customize in order to make your workflow more faster. Okay, and after that there are different layout modes. So there are different type of layout mode. You can find it right over here, or you can find it right around here. As you can see, this is the default mode, this is organized mode, this is timeline mode, this is short form video. So what is default mode? This is basically called default mode. Over here our timeline will get shorter, and the project info section or the, you can say, tool panel will get larger. If you are into that, you can do that, or you can do this organized way where your this organized section or your import section will get larger, so that you will have a bigger you can say picture of your whatever you are importing, and you can your timeline will get shorter, and your this media playback will also get shorter. Or you can do the timeline wise, which I prefer because I want my timeline to get bigger, so that I have more space to do editing when I have larger, you can say, timeline size. Or if you are working on short form content, then this will get very handy, because you can have timeline over here and you will have a full screen view of your short form content. And then you can do this classic thing, which remove all of the info section from here, and you will simply able to just see and delete. And whenever you want to change anything, you can change right from your tool section or right from your file section right around here. Okay, and lastly there is a dual feature, which is only available when you are connected to dual monitor, so that your preview window will have onto another monitor, and the rest of it will be have onto your first screen. Okay, so whichever the tool you prefer, you can do that. I mostly make this on my timeline mode, and its layout is very particular for me. Over here you can also choose the playback quality. If your PC is low end, you can also choose a different playback quality. So the full means that you will get the playback quality full as you are importing the videos. Or if you word comes down to half of the quality, then it will only show half of the previews. Let's say if I do the 1:2, there is no much visually change, but the quality will be a little bit downgraded, so that our preview of our whatever is happening on to our this particular software will get half quality, which will eventually help us in, you can say, rendering everything very faster to show for our low end PCs. And we can also do quarter of the quality as well. So but when you export your videos, then it will still have full quality. It's just for this particular preview renders. Okay, and after that there is zoom level. If you want to zoom in onto certain levels, you can do that. Let's say 25% if you want to zoom, or you can simply hold the control button onto your PC, and you can also make it bigger or shorter, whatever you want to do. Okay, but I'll usually do fit size, and you will be seeing a very two lines for each video. This is basically called safe zone, which I have opened on my screen, because without safe zone we don't have get any much where we want to place our text. So if we have this safe zone, we know that these are the safe zone. Whatever the text we want to place, we will have to place inside this bigger text box, and whatever the main videos that we want to place, we can either place inside this smaller box. So this is the safe zone that we need to do. And these are the canvas snapping and everything. These are the other things, and that's the entire space or entire, you can say, toolbar of Filmora. And over here we have this in and out shortcuts. Let's say if you want to use this particular video, you can double click on it and it will start previewing right over here. And if you want to choose a certain portion from the entire video, you can do by using this in and out button. So let's say I just want to start my video from here and I want to end my video right over here. So I can use this in and out brackets or in and out options in order to only select this particular portion of the video rather than choosing the entire video. And by let's say if we want to choose the video, we have two options. Either we can only choose the video, we don't need to choose the audio. And if we want to only choose the audio, we don't need the audio, we can only choose the audio and we can simply drag only the audio of the video. Okay, and if we only want our video, we can simply click on this video and we will only get the video, we don't get the audio. But if we want both, then we have to click anywhere in this player and we will get both audio and video of that particular whatever the video we are playing over here. So this is in and out button, and simply we will clear the in and out. And after that, this is the project aspect ratio. If we want to quickly change that, we can change over here. Same, the zoom level we show over there, we can do that. And if we want to display this player on full screen like so, with that we will have all the different clips showing just for our visual preference. If we want to do that, we can do that. But if you are okay with whatever it's showing like this line, it's almost okay. Whatever you find best, you can use that. And then this is the snapshot, which is basically called, let's say you are creating a video and you want this still frame to be used whether it's for thumbnail or to use this as an image later on in the video, or just right over here you can simply click onto this, and what it will do, it will create take a screenshot of this, which is inside Filmora we call snapshot, and we can change its format and it will save to this portion. And we can click OK, and you will see at the end we have as an image of that particular snapshot, and we can use this image whether we want, either right over here, either at the end, or wherever we want to use this. Okay, and over here this is a volume. If we want to lower the volume whatever it's playing, so that we still able to hear whatever it's playing, we can do that. If we want to mute that, we can mute and that as well. And if we want to make our this slider to review every footage whatever we have done so far, let's say I want to review whatever I have done so far, I can click on this to make it larger, so that whatever I have done so far I can see that. Let's so as you can see, this particular is not very clear because we have lowered its quality to quarter size. So if we click on full size, now the render preview will be on the full speed, as you can see. So this is the entire preview of our video. As you can see, this is the whole video that we have done so far. Okay, and all of this is happening right over here. And let's say we created multiple tracks. Let's say I created one track over here and I deleted this one, but track left right over there, and I also deleted that. Now we have two empty tracks over here. So what we can do, either we need to right click and we need to delete. Simply click on one button that is called delete empty track. So all of the tracks that are not being used or there is nothing placed on those tracks, it will simply get deleted from here. So as you can see, whatever the empty tracks are over here, these are getting deleted. Okay, and same do for we can for the audio, but we have to have one single video track, and we have to have as one single audio track. So and the rest of the tracks will get deleted by their own. Okay, so this is the entire everything that we need to learn for Filmora. Okay, now what we will do, now we will go towards export. Okay, so export is basically once we have finished our entire editing, and now we need to convert our entire video editing into a single video. Now we will go towards export. Okay, so for export over here we have, first of all we have our output setting where we want to name our video whatever we want to name. So for sample one we will change to test one, let's say. Over here we can change the save to, we can change whichever the folder it will get saved on. Over here if we want to take any preset we want to apply at the end, we can do that. Over here we can change the format, there are different formats available, we have learned in the module 1. Over here you can change the format, over here you can change the quality, either lower, recommended, or higher. If you do if you go towards the higher quality, then it will have a larger file size, and if you go towards the lower one, then it will have a lower quality and lower file size as well. So if we go lower, so currently the file size is 88190 MB. If we go toward lower, then it will comes down to 67.20 megabyte, and if you go toward high, then it goes to 110.60 megabytes. So I personally recommend going with recommended one because it's packed with the best result and best qualities that we mostly need. And over here we can either change the resolution. Let's say we created a project inside HD and we need to export that project into 4K file, we can also do that, or we can even do 8K as well, whatever we want. Over here we can also change the frame rate, and if we want to create a short 60 seconds YouTube shorts from this auto highlighting using its AI features, we can click on this auto highlighted. Then what it will do, it will export the entire how many, let's say 10 minutes entire video, and then it will also create a 60 second short form video from over here. And we will have to, if you have a computer have a GPU, you need to select this one, enable GPU accelerator while video rendering, and you can simply have to click export. Or if you want to upload YouTube directly from here, you can log in your YouTube right from here, and it will simply export the YouTube video. Same goes for TikTok, Winvo. And if you want to do on DVD, this is very old form, but if anyone use DVDs, you can also simply burn the exact same video onto DVD as well. Okay, but as we want to save on device, we can also choose the whichever the device we want to do, and same their resolution and their FPS. I would recommend go for local, whatever the setting you want to use, and simply click on export. And as we click on export, it will start exporting our video. It will say take some time, and as soon the exporting done, it will give us a sound reminder so that we will know that our video has been done exporting. Okay, so as you can see, our exporting has been done. Now we can either directly share to any social media platform, or we can click on open folder, and we will find what our video right over here. And if I double click on it, this will be our final video. It will like this. It will have all the effects and the videos available inside the video that we want to use. So in this way we can use Filmora in order to create our different videos. Now what we will do, we will simply delete all of this. Okay, go to project media render, we'll also delete all of this. Okay, and now we will select only a few short clips to create a short form content. Okay, but I will simply go to vertical ones, and I will drag all of these videos into my Filmora video editing software. Okay, so now we have this video. Now as you can see, we don't have anything onto our track, and we have just this vertical video. So what we can do for our own easiness, what we will do, we will go towards the short form layout, so that it will be easier for us to create videos. Okay, and now as if we are working, if I simply drag this video, you will see that our video is being placed over there and not over there. That's because our project setting is not being correctly done. Because if we go to our project setting, you will see that our aspect ratio is still 16:9, but as we are working for a short form video, we will change that to 9:16. So as we will do for 9:16, it will do for portrait, and we will simply be click OK. And now you will see it will fill out all the space. That mean that now it's working correctly. So we will place, now it will see that our video recording is done in 60 fps, but our project is 30 fps. Either we want to change or not. So currently we don't want to change, we will just keep it at 30 fps. So what we will do, we will simply select the 30 fps. Then we will place all of these different videos, and we will fit our timeline to full zoom. Okay, and if we want to use this zoom audio of this particular video, we can choose that. If we don't want to use, we can simply mute all of our audio by, you can say, dragging this line all the way to down, so that our audio will be cut off from the entire video. So you will see that this is the video that I have, and now I want to place different effects onto this particular video. So I will make it shorter. I will select both of these. I will delete this video just for now, and I will only have these 3 videos, and it's around 10 seconds long. Okay, so what I will do, first I will add an in transition. I will go to animation, and I will add a similar fade in transition. Okay, so I added a fade in transition, and right around 3 seconds I want to make a cut. How I make a cut, either I will click on this scissor button, or either I will click on this scissor button, it will apply a cut. Let's say I will want to do from this, I will simply click on this, it will make a cut. I will simply delete this one, and I will simply click on this empty space, and there X appear, and I will click on that, and the empty space will also be being deleted from there. Okay, now what I will do, I will go toward transition, and I will apply a transition that's look best for me in this particular space. Let's say like this one. If this is good, I will use this one, let's say, or I will use this slow zoom, or whatever. There are tons of transitions available. Let's say I want to use this one, and what I will do, I will make this duration a little bit shorter. So how it will work, it will work like this. Okay, and right around 5 seconds, as you can see over here, the timing is written like this. So right over here, I'll make another cut. I will delete this one. I will also delete the space, and I will apply another transition. This is flag zoom in, so we will apply this one right around here, make the duration a little bit shorter, and as you can see, it will apply like this. So as our video has already been very, you can say, brighter, so the flat transition is showing very well. So what we will do, we will find another transition which will complement, let's say, this lens zoom will complement our video a lot. So what we will do, we will apply that transition. So now you will see this is another transition, and right around 8 seconds we will make our video shorter, and at the end we will apply the fade out effect. But if you see, our fade out effect is happening right at the start, but we don't need that. So what we will do, we will simply place our transition right over there, and we will pick this is called keyframe. So we will pick this keyframe and make it at the end, so that our transition will start from here and apply at the very end, because our fade in transition or fade in animation we want at the very end of it. Okay, so this is basically the fade in transition that we are applying. Now all set. Now we want to save our project, let's say. Okay, so I will simply name this project as test, and how it will appear, there is a shortcut key. Either we can do control command S from our keyboard, or either we can simply go to file and save project, and over here we can save our project. Why we are saving our project? Because if we save our project, we will later on use this entire project. So I will name it save, or let's say I will name it test video 1. Okay, I will save this project. Now my video project is saved, and whatever we named it is name right over here, and this is a location where we have saved this particular project. Now you will see we have done everything. Now I will show you the magic of if we go over here, I will show you the magic of adjustment layer. This is called adjustment layer. And how adjustment layer works, I'll show you. Adjustment layer is basically see like a gift wrap. Okay, there are multiple things inside, or see as a gift box or box, simple box. There are multiple things underneath, but whatever we wrap around it, it will impacting all of the things that are under that particular box. So adjustment layer is basically that gift wrap. Okay, let's say I'll go to adjustment layer, I'll do to color. Over here I'll do light color grading. Let's say I will increase the exposure, I will increase the roundness, I will go on top, I will change the temperature toward a little bit on the temperature side. I will increase the vibrance. I will increase the saturation. I will do a little bit on the down temperature. I will increase exposure along. I will increase the brightness. I will decrease the contrast. I will down the exposure a little bit so it will give a better feel. I will also increase the highlights, white and lower the blacks. So in this way, I have color graded my footage. Okay, but if I unhide this track, my original footage is looking like this. But as I turn on my adjustment layer, this is my normal footage and this is using an adjustment layer. And if I move my adjustment layer, all of this color grading that I have done will be gone, because that color grading whatever I have done so far, it's I have done on adjustment layer. So wherever I want to use, I can use it over there as well, over there as well, and this is normal and this is my color grading that I have done. So why adjustment layer? Let's say if I want to use that color adjustment onto the entire video, I can simply increase the length of my adjustment layer. If I want to do manually, I have to do onto this clip, then this clip, and then this clip. But over here I have only done on my adjustment layer and everything is working fine. As you can see, it's applied onto all videos. And let's say I don't want to put the color grading onto first clip, I will simply remove it from the first clip and first clip will be similar. But if we want to remove it, let's say if we do it manually onto this and then we need to remove, then it will be a larger process and it will take a lot of time. We have to readjust all of these values in order to, you can say, bring back the original quality. So this is basically act as an adjustment layer. It's not you can say limited towards color. We can do multiple things. We can add effect to that adjustment layer, we can add different filters to that particular adjustment layer, so it will be only impacting that particular adjustment layer and nothing underneath. So this is very good practice if you do multiple color grading onto your footage. So let's say you do a color grading and you very like that color grading, but when you send this to your client and your client or you didn't like after you have exported the video, then you will say no, I like the original colors. Then you have to go back, re-edit the entire video, then it will take a lot of time. So what you will do, you will create an adjustment layer. Let's say here after exporting the video you didn't like, you just come back, open this project, you will simply delete this adjustment layer or hide this adjustment layer and re-export the video, and you don't have to redo the entire editing. So it will save a lot of your time. So this is very helpful when it comes to editing the entire videos. Okay, so let's say I have done this entire video. I have also made it around 8 seconds. Okay, as you can see, I have done everything onto over here. So all of things done, layering, animation of everyone. So we have done everything right around here. So now, same as we exported our previous project, we can simply export this one as well. Over here, just the resolution will be changed, as you can see, because it's not available inside this, so they made it custom at 1080 and 915 by 20, and we will simply click on export and it will simply export our video. Okay, and if you have any question related to this, you can simply ask me in the comments and I will answer all of your questions over there. So that's it for the module 4. Now we will go towards the summary of module 4, which is, in this module we explored Filmora, a powerful yet user-friendly video editing software that combines advanced tool with AI powered automation. We covered motion tracking, green screen editing, cinematic effects, AI enhancement to create professional high quality videos. With Filmora's intuitive workflow and built-in assets, you now have the skills to edit engaging content efficiently for YouTube and other platforms. Our next module will be module 5, Adobe Premiere Pro, industry standard editing software. Like, share and subscribe for more on video editing.